So those of you following our social media will know that it has actually been Socks's birthday this week. He has turned 22 and I thought what better way to spend the weekend other than making him a birthday cake and throwing him a little party up at the yard. So I'll show you how we made the birthday cake this week and also what happened when all the other horses on the yard tried his birthday cake. So keep watching, guys, and see what happened. So today I have apples, carrots, this is some Omega rice, which is part of Socks's feed anyway. This is Denji Alpha Beet, has to be soaked to be used, so obviously we're going to do that. And this is porridge oats actually, because I don't have normal oats, so I don't feed them to Socks. He would turn into a skyrocket. So I bought some porridge oats, which is essentially the same thing, just have to be a little bit sparing on how much of that I use, because obviously Socks isn't that used to eating oats. And also, as a binder, we've got some nice sweet honey, which is nice and natural. Horses like a bit of sweetness in there, even though we're going to get that from the apples and carrots. So hopefully I don't kill my horse from eating this. Let's get started. Right, so guys, I have some apples in front of me, and actually what I'm going to do first before I start doing anything is I'm actually going to make some apple sauce. So unsweetened, because it's going to be sweet enough because of the apples. So what we need to do first is cut these up. Well, actually we need to peel these and then cut them up and then boil them off in a pan. So I'll come do that. I'm really not very good at peeling. Right, okay guys, so now I have peeled and chopped these apples here. I'm now going to pop them on the heat and they will boil off and turn into like a mushy sauce, hopefully. Right, okay, so I've got the apples boiling on the stove with a little bit of water in there just to help boil it off on a lower heat. Now, I'm going to take my Alpha Beet, and this has to, if you're going to use it, has to be soaked for 15 minutes in hot water if you're going to, because it needs to, the liquid has to get into it. Or you can soak it on cold, but you have to soak it for 2 hours. So I'm now going to put this into a bowl and I'm going to pour some hot water in from the kettle, and I'm going to leave that for 15 minutes and also wait for my my apples to be ready. So that's them. Right guys, so it's been about 15 minutes and this looks nice and soaked up. Now, I also have now my apple that I have boiled. So I'm actually just going to bung all of that into my Alpha Beet mixture. Also, I'm going to add some of these oats, porridge oats, to help bind it. Okay. So that's looking quite nice now, and just for a little bit of sweetness and a bit of binding, I'm going to use a bit of that honey I bought. So let's put some of that in, because the stickiness from this will hold it together as well. I don't want to put too much in because obviously I don't want to rot my horse from the inside out. That looks delicious, guys. Looks like we're going to be making some sort of vegan cookies. I have 2 cake pans, and I also have some sheets that I have put together earlier. Now the reason why you're going to need these in your metal pans is the metal pans are just to hold it in shape, but you're going to need these because where it's got honey in it and it's also like a wet consistency, you want to make sure that it doesn't stick to the pan basically. So, right, okay, now I'm going to add in half of my mixture to each one. Now, the good thing about this is you can just get your fingers in, really. Get your fingers in, squish it all down like a cake. Okay, so do that with this one. Okay, so there you have both your cakes now. I'm not really sure how well this is going to solidify, or how long it's going to take. I have these back. I left them to cool. Well, I left them to sit in the fridge for an hour, and then I realised they weren't really sort of firming up, so I actually popped them in the oven for 15 minutes, and now They're like a little bit spongy, but actually quite nice and soft, but they're still sort of like have a structure, so that's good. Right, now what we need is something to put them on to start decorating our cake. So I think this should work pretty well. This is just a normal cake board. I have had one of these just floating around the house. So let's pop these to one side and see if we can get these on this board without ruining them. There we go. I'm not sure how appetizing this looks to me, but horsing wise, this should be perfectly consumable for horses. So what I'm actually going to use for the filling for the inside is I'm going to use porridge oats and honey. So I've just got myself a little bowl here, put that there. I'm going to pour myself some oats in here, use some honey, pour that on. Okay, so that's all mixed up now. Now I'm going to, I added a little bit of hot water just to bind the mixture. I'm going to try get this bit, oh, a little bit messy. Okay, so next thing's next, I have a piping bag here. I've had it in my cupboard for quite a while. It seems to be coloured and let's do whatever, but I'm going to use this. I've cut a little hole in the bottom of it, and now I'm going to just put my alpha beet in, and we're going to see how this goes. Let's have a look, shall we? Not awful. Right, so to decorate this, I have brought some of his other feedstuffs, which is Omega rice. So he's very well accustomed to this. He has it in his feed every day. It's really good stuff. It's got linseed in it. It's very healthy for them, and he thinks it's delicious. We also have some treats here. These are Lickit small bite treats. They're like little love hearts. I thought they'd do really well for going on a cake. So. And I also have these like carrot pieces as well, because it adds a bit of colour really, so I'm going to see how we incorporate that. Right, so there you have it guys, and this is the cake that I have made for Socks.
Put the candles on. Blow the candles. Oh, very well done. You made a candle with that, did you? Had a cake? Oh, she's got it. Oh. Oh, okay. It's going in.
With added garnish.
What do you think? Yeah, they're good.
About this much off the bottom. You look pretty now. It reminds me of Harry, his face. Yeah.
He just looks very confused.
Yes.
I don't think he
There you go.
Oh. Oh, you like it?
Oh.
Are you going to spit it out? No? Oh, okay, he likes that. Socks is like, it's my birthday cake, what's everybody else eating it? As always guys, if you enjoyed the video today, please make sure that you like, subscribe and hit the alarm bell in the box below if you want to keep seeing videos from us. Also, come find us on other social media. We have our links in the description, Facebook and Instagram. And we will be setting up a Twitter very shortly. So we look forward to seeing you, and don't be shy, come and say hi to us, because we love to hear about everybody and what they're getting up to with their own horses. So see you next week guys.